He's a beast.
Electric.
Complete player.
Really? Are we going to talk about this? Mike Trout kills me every time.
You don't ever sense a limit to what he might be able to accomplish inside this game.
You know, the way he's doing it at the highest levels is unbelievable. He does everything the right way, too.
He's, as close as there is, if not the premier player in the game.
He's just kind of one of those very few special guys that can, he can carry a team.
No matter your profession, there's nothing more telling than what your peers say about you. And it's clear how Major League players and managers feel about Mike Trout. But when it comes to just how talented the Angels center fielder is, it seems as if most MLB media and fans are still a bit late to the game. So here's a quick primer. At just 23 years old and halfway through his 4th Major League season, Trout has already won Rookie of the Year award, a league MVP. He's been to the All-Star game 4 times, earning MVP honors the last 2 years, and he's a 3-time Silver Slugger winner. And for historical perspective, let's go sabermetrics on this. Trout's 34.1 career wins above replacement currently ranks 3rd all-time by a player before his age 24 season. The other 3 guys, Hall of Famers. And he's at the head of the class in the game's current top crop of young talent. When you look at Trout's, Bryce Harper's, and Paul Goldschmidt's production through their first 438 big league games, Trout holds the advantage in batting average and home runs, and he's second to Goldschmidt in RBI. Historically and presently, he's simply one of the best. Here's the Baseball Tonight crew on the insane talent that is Mike Trout.
First player ever to win back-to-back All-Star Game MVP. So until further notice, the All-Star Game, another showcase for Mike Trout, who we all believe to be the best player in the game. With Tim Kirchin, Rick Sutcliffe, Jessica Mendoza, I'm Adnan Burke. The comparisons we heard all the time. Modern-day Mickey Mantle. At that All-Star Game, some were saying kind of like Bo Jackson. What's the best part of Mike Trout's game to you?
First of all, I got to tell you, Mickey Mantle was my guy growing up. So to have that comparison, takes it to a whole nother level. I honestly think, like what we heard when Sandy Koufax came into our booth, and we asked him about the comparison to him and Clayton Kershaw. He said, I hope that when his career is over with, they still compare me to him. I think if Mickey Mantle were here, he might say the same thing. But I got to tell you, for me, the one thing that really jumps out, I don't think anybody talks about it enough, is the help that Albert Pujols has been. Albert Pujols was a young player. He was a star. A lot was expected of him. He carried the ball club like Mike Trout did. And I really think that, the preparation, the routine, and Jessica staying focused. For a young guy like that, it could get away from him. And I think Albert helps.
And that humility that he has because of it. And I remember talking to Trout a few years back, and he credited Pujols when he came onto the Angels as a big help. That was his advisor. That was the guy that he went to with the stuff that's beyond the talent. You're talking about just all the intangibles that he has at such a young age. But I think Pujols being his mentor has been a big part of that.
So Trout is the first player ever to finish in the top 2 of the MVP voting in each of his first 2 seasons. Then he did it 3 years in a row by winning it last year, and he's either going to win it or finish second again this year, meaning he's going to do it 4 years in a row when no one else has done it 2 years in a row. That's how spectacular he is, and from what we've seen at age 23, he's going to get better from here, and that's pretty scary.
I was going to say, you can't find a weakness in his game either, Tim. Now, Keith Law would say he's not a true 5-tool player because the arm may not be at the level of some other guys, but clearly he makes up for it with those other tools, and that's why he's such a joy to watch every day.